Hello everybody and welcome in. This is Victoria at Radiant Moon Tarot and this is your daily reading for Tuesday, April 13th, 2021. If you're new to my channel, welcome in, and if you're returning, welcome back, and I truly do appreciate all of your likes, shares, subscribes, your comments, and your beautiful energy. So as always with the dailies, this is not tied to any particular zodiac sign, and it is a general and intuitive reading. So not all the messages that come out will be for everybody. Just take the parts of the reading that apply to your personal situation and leave the rest behind. So let's see where we go. Messages for people watching, please. Okay. Which both? Okay. Thank you. All right. So we're going to start out. This is the Witch's Familiars. So we've got some guides here for you. So we have an elf. Okay. Mischief. All right, and then we have a toad, Fortune. Okay, not too shabby energies coming out for you. And I'm going to pull all your cards, and then we'll go a little bit deeper, just so you know. So let's see what else we have. What else do people need to know for today, please? What do people need to know the most? Tuesday, April 13th. Okay, two of those as well. I was only going to get one, but apparently Spirit has different ideas. All right, we have confidence coming out there, and then we also have closure. Okay, one cycle ends and another begins. Some of you are really doing some healing and letting something go. So let's pull your tarot messages, please, for people watching. What do we need to know most, please, for Tuesday, April 13th? All right, we are ready. So current situation, current energy, and we have the Five of Cups, the Five of Chalices. Energy coming towards you today. We've got the Four of Cups, Four of Chalices, okay. Advice from Spirit, we've got the Seven of Wands. And your outcome energy, we have the Ace of Wands. Look at that, beautiful energy. All right, and let me just clarify these cards on the table. So let's see what we've got. Here we go. Five of Cups is clarified by the King of Cups. Four of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Athames. The Seven of Wands clarified by the Seven of Chalices, the Seven of Cups. And the Ace of Wands is clarified by the High Priestess. All right. Very powerful energies that are around you guys today. So we have elf and toad. So some of you have some mischief around you today, okay? The elf really is an energy where you may have a bit of a mischievous spirit, okay, that is playing some games, some tricks on you, having a little bit of fun, okay? So, for example, they like to hide things on you, okay? So, you know, we all have jokes about the socks in the dryer, okay? There's some sort of sock gremlin that, you know, you put 6 pairs of socks in the dryer, and you know, you get, instead of 12 socks out, you get 11, and Lord only knows where those silly socks end up. We never do find them. Hello. Okay, mischievous elf around. Okay, so some of you may have lost something and you can't find it. Your keys, an earring, a watch, okay, a sock, all right, whatever that happens to be. And you may find it, okay, but in the most bizarre spot possible, okay? And you're like, how the hell did that get there? Okay, there's some magical elf there for you. Okay, this energy is also a reminder for some of you to get out and have fun. Okay, embrace your inner child, go out and enjoy yourself. The elf is very attached to trees. Okay, so some of you may want to go for a walk in the forest, sit outside with a glass of wine and watch the trees sway in the wind. Okay, something to connect yourself with nature. Okay, you know, go out and have a little bit of fun. Not everything is doom and gloom, and sometimes when we are feeling a little bit of doom and gloom, we do need to go and do something to take our mind off it. This is also a little bit of a warning for some of you that someone around you may be up to some no good, okay, a little bit of mischief, and it may not necessarily be intentionally harmful, but for some of you that may actually be the outcome. A joke gets out of hand, okay, a practical joke or something. I mean, I don't particularly care for practical jokes. Not a lot of people do, because they do tend to sometimes get out of hand or they end up being hurtful. And that wasn't necessarily the intent, okay? So for some of you, that is a message there, just a little bit of a heads up. that someone may be, you know, maybe a little mischievous, okay? Now we also have Toad, good fortune. So this is a reminder, say positive affirmations daily, okay? Your powers of attraction, law of attraction, manifestation are very high right now. And, you know, so you've got some good fortune headed your way with this Toad energy. So really do love that. So that's a reminder to stay focused, stay positive, where you think that something hasn't been working out, where something has, you know, you may have thought that an opportunity passed you by. Okay, it didn't. All right, it was making way for something better. Whatever it's truly meant for us will not pass us by. And some things that don't work out are really a stepping stone for something else, whether that is money, career, love, you name it. Okay, that's you know, one reminder with that Toad energy. Good fortune though with that Toad, very lucky energy. Okay, so then we have confidence. All right, Spirit really wants to remind you, okay, how wonderful you are. Some of you, your self-confidence may have taken a hit somewhere along the way. You may have lost a job. You may have lost a love. You know, something has, you know, gotten you feeling a little bit down in the dumps. And Spirit really wants to remind you that there's good things headed your way, that there's new opportunities on the horizon. And, you know, any sense of loss or sadness is really temporary. So Spirit really wants to remind you that, you know, you are guided, you are protected, you are loved, and, you know, you really wants to boost your self-confidence with that. Spirit also wants you to take bold, inspired action, okay? You know, always move forward and, you know that you can achieve whatever it is that you set out to accomplish. Yes, there's ups and downs along the way. We all have those, okay? But Spirit really wants to give you that boost. All right, and then we have closure. So for some of you, a situation is coming to an end. It may have already come to an end, or you, I feel with the High Priestess coming out there, that you intuitively know that there is something that is done. Okay, something has run its course. Now, for some of you, this can be a love, this can be a dream, okay? This can be something that you've been hoping for. And it might just not be happening for you because there's something better on the horizon, okay? So whether this is a love, a career, a way of thinking perhaps, okay? You're getting closure on not being self-confident, and you're going to find that inspiration that you need, okay? For some with that closure energy, there's a cycle that's coming to a close, okay? So especially with Toad and Fortune coming out there, it feels as though for some of you, you have been in a cycle where nothing has been working out, right? You, you know, you may be looking for a job and putting yourself out there, and nothing has really taken hold. But that cycle, okay, is coming to a close. The energy of lack, the cycle of not having enough, coming to a close, and you see that person's walking down that path, and there's a beautiful light that's actually shining down, okay? So some of you, you're about to step into a brand new cycle in your life. Now, your current energy, okay? So we do have some energy of loss here. So I do feel that some of you, there may be a dream that you're about to give up on. That Five of Chalices is really about something that has really disappointed you. There's still opportunities available for you, but right now in this energy, it feels as though you're very focused on what has been lost. Now with the King of Chalices coming up here, for some of you, this can be a romance, okay? It may be a spouse that you're in separation from. You may have had a breakup, you know, recently, maybe over the weekend, okay? But there is that energy where right now you're really feeling your feelings, okay? You know, for some of you, there could have been a career that you had your eye on, okay? A job, some promotion, something that you really had an emotional connection with, okay? So whether this is a person, it can also, again, represent a job or a dream, okay? It could have been some sort of creative project that you really wanted to get off the ground, or that you had to let go, okay? It may have been, I'm feeling for some of you that there may have been some sort of business venture. Perhaps you were trying to make a home-based business into like a brick and mortar, okay, into something where people, like a storefront, and it feels as though you're your dreams have been dashed, okay? And, you know, really it feels as though there's other opportunities on the horizon for you, perhaps the same opportunity, okay, but in a different format, all right? But there is something new and something better. But that Five of Chalices, that really is being in the energy of focused on what you don't have rather than focused on what you do. Okay, now for some of you, of course, with that Five of Chalices, if you just had some sort of emotional loss, okay, whether that's a person or a job, absolutely feel your feelings. You've got to feel your feelings. You've got to let them out, have an ugly cry, perhaps lean on somebody, you know, a friend, you know, spirit, right? Whatever that means for you, feel your feelings, get them all out of your system. We all go through stages of grief, okay? But then it's important, and Spirit really wants to remind you with that confidence energy there, it's really important to, you know, to switch your focus around, okay, and see the positive that still lies ahead of you, okay? So whatever that means for you in your situation, okay? So very important message from Spirit there, because the energy coming towards you today, I'm also feeling that you may have just had an argument with somebody, okay, or perhaps with this Five of Chalices, perhaps you have almost given up on a situation or a relationship, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be a breakup. Perhaps someone is, you know, in a romantic relationship, perhaps you feel someone is not stepping up to the plate or committing fast enough, okay? You may have some sort of timeline in mind, all right? And, you know, everyone has free will, right? But it feels as though, you know, there's been certain situations that have either not met your expectations, or that you feel as though there's some sort of true love here that may have passed you by, okay? But when we look at this Five of Chalices, okay, in this particular deck, there's two where, you know, they're spilt over, where they're not available anymore, but we actually have 3 full cups there in that basket, okay? So there's still opportunity in front of you for some of you with your person, and it because the King of Chalices is really a very positive energy, right? Filled with love and romance, a lot of abundance, okay, with that King of Chalices, but it feels like for some of you, it may not have been a breakup, just something not progressing as fast as you think, okay? Or it may have been some sort of argument or disagreement that has you feeling a little bit down in the dumps, okay? So take that as that resonates for you. But the energy coming towards you today, some sort of communication, conversation, okay? Something that you may have a conversation with somebody, or someone may have it with you. But it feels as though it's something that restores your faith, right? Just when we feel as though there's no more opportunities available for us, in comes in something brand new. So for some of you, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, okay? So there's still romance there. An apology, perhaps, for some of you, right? That restores your faith in your person or your situation, okay? Some sort of conversation or communication that really does afford you either brand new opportunities, okay, or renewed faith, okay, renewed hope in the situation that you're currently in, all right? Because that Four of Chalices there, that can be about, you know, about being apathetic, okay, bored, not interested, right? She's got 3 full cups in front of her, and she's like, ugh, you know, I'm not really interested. But here's this person at the door going, hello, I have an opportunity, something that might change your life, okay, or change your perspective, all right? So there really is some opportunity there for either something brand new or to repair something, okay, whether that's a relationship or something in your career path, all right? There is hope. Okay, there certainly is hope there. And of course, with this Queen of Swords energy here, for one, it feels like a conversation, okay, that clears the air, that repairs a situation. This Queen of Swords, this could be a friend that you talk to, okay, especially if you've just been through a breakup or lost your job, something that you really loved. And this Queen of Swords feels as though this is somebody that you might speak to today that really gives you a different perspective, because the Queen of Swords is, you know, the Queen of Swords has had a lot of ups and downs, okay, a lot of life experience, okay, has a few boundaries, okay, to really protect the heart, all right, but really is incredibly smart, Okay, great communicator and really has some deep insights, because that Queen of Swords is really very intuitive energy as well. Okay, so it feels as though, you know, this person may give you some sort of different perspective, a more logical approach to something, may give you a shoulder to cry on, but with, you know, a shoulder to cry on, but also gives you a little bit of inspiration, like a little bit of a talking to, that lets you, again, see something from a different perspective. Okay, but there's certainly some sort of conversation, something headed your way that shows you a different way, a different path, a way to overcome an obstacle, a new, you know, an apology, something along those lines. Okay, so your advice from Spirit, we've got the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Chalices, 2 sevens. Okay, lucky energy, right? Some people, your lucky number may be 7. Okay, and this is a 77. All right, right back to that toad and that good fortune. Okay, so Spirit really wants you to understand with this 7 of Chalices that the world is full of magical opportunities. Okay, there's so many opportunities available for you, and with this 7 of Wands, really wants to remind you that you really are a unique and wonderful individual. You have the power to overcome anything. The 7 of Wands, you're at your personal best. You have the ability to overcome obstacles and challenges that are along your way, okay? You're an inspiration to other people. And Spirit really wants to remind you exactly how wonderful of a person that you are, okay? So wherever you're conflicted, Spirit really wants to remind you that there's, you know, so many opportunities, so many other opportunities that are available, right? Now, the 7 of Chalices, okay, this can, for one, be, you know, an overwhelming amount of opportunities, and Spirit really wants to remind you here that there is something on the horizon, there's something better, okay? And every disappointment really does pave the way for something new. All right, and you know, we have a butterfly here. There's some opportunity that's around you that can change your life. Butterflies represent transformation, and we also have these little sprightly fairies. Okay, I'm kind of looking back at that elf, okay, over there. All right, so there's a lot of magical energy that's really around you right now. Okay, so whatever your current situation is, and you know, Spirit wants to remind you to choose from your heart, get in touch with your emotions, okay, follow your heart, follow your dream, okay, and then take inspired action, because there's something literally knocking at your door right here, something that may be life-changing, okay, or something that really changes your perspective and your outcome energy. I love this. Okay, some of you are having some sort of flash of inspiration. The Ace of Wands, manifestation at its finest. This can be, you know, this can be a new way of thinking. It can be a new job, a new spark of inspiration. The Ace of Wands is where we really take our visions and turn them into reality. And we're just coming out of a new moon, and the new moon in Aries, which is the time for new beginnings and time to take action, to follow our dreams. All right, that High Priestess, intuitively, it feels as though for some of you, this may be that spark of inspiration that really releases you from anything negative, from any disappointments, shows you the way, your path to success. All right, and with that High Priestess, again, your intuition is really at an all-time high. You have a deep inner knowing, okay, and really Spirit is trying to uplift you and trying to show you, all right, that there is something better, that there's new opportunities that grow and that prosper out of challenges and disappointments, right? You don't necessarily need to know all the details right now. That High Priestess, sometimes that keeper of secrets and mysteries and deep inner hidden knowledge. All right, certainly a very powerful energy with that High Priestess helping you along the way. Okay, but that Ace of Wands, beautiful new beginnings on the horizon. Again, it's like clearing out anything negative, okay, and giving you that opportunity to embrace the positive, right? Some of you, it's a new way of thinking. It could be, you know, that apology or that opportunity to fix a relationship here, okay, and put you on the path towards success and prosperity with that Ace of Wands, okay. For some of you, it's just something brand new, a new job, a new career, a new love, perhaps, all right? But certainly something new that is a gift from Spirit, and those aces are always a gift from Spirit, right? After a tumultuous time, okay, after a lot of challenges, some ups and downs, all right, there's that new beginning right there for you, that closure, the brand new cycle, okay, right back to that Toad with some brand new energy there. So really is very positive, right? And again, with that High Priestess, follow your intuition, okay? Follow your intuition, make choices from the heart, okay? And really go within to find that guidance that you're looking for, all right? Because there's, again, something very, very positive there. All right, so I am going to close out your reading here. And let's see what else we have. Messages, please, for people watching. What else do we need to know? Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. And we have two. Interesting, weird, because I was just, as I was shuffling, I was just scanning the cards to see if there was any other numbers that I had missed or anything like that. And I was just looking at the 5 of Chalices, and out comes a 5. Okay, so this is Trinca 5, manifesting money and income. All right, so the way these work, I'll hold it a little bit closer to the camera. I don't know if it's, I can't quite see. So there. I don't know if that's focused or not, but take a snapshot of that, put it on your phone, okay, because this symbol is there to attract money, okay, and income for you, 3 5s, right? So very interesting that I was looking at the 5 right when this flipped over and flipped out. So I'm going to put this over on that 5, okay, because we want to turn your world right side up again, right? We want to, you know, turn those negatives into a positive. We also have the Festival. Creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic party or event. Okay, so another very, very positive card. So for some of you, there may be some social event that is on the horizon for you. Okay, perhaps an apology that leads to some sort of engagement. Okay, but there's certainly some sort of celebration that is in store for you. Okay, that Ace of Wands energy. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there for you guys. Okay, so some good things headed your way. Yeah, so hopefully there was something in here that resonated with you. If so, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know how things are working out for you. And I hope you have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.